The Siebert Financial Corporation stock holds an RSI 14 at 83 and is currently being overbought on RSI. This does not have to be a sell signal, as many stocks may go both long and hard while being overbought on the RSI. It is therefore important to evaluate the history of the share, as it may tell you something about the RSI sensitiveness. High volatility in Siebert Financial Corporation stock price on Friday, which ended trading at $8.22, updated on January 29, 2021. Hold candidate since January 29, 2021. The Siebert Financial Corporation stock price gained 121.56% on the last trading day, Friday, January 29, 2021, rising from $3.71 to $8.22. During the day, the stock fluctuated 130.96% from a day low at $8.01 to a day high of $18.50. The price has fallen in 6 of the last 10 days, but is still up by 103.47% over the past 2 weeks. Volume has increased on the last day along with the price, which is a positive technical sign, and, in total, 34 million more shares were traded than the day before. In total, 34 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $277.27 million. The stock has broken the very wide and strong rising the short-term trend up, and an even stronger rate of rising is indicated. For any reaction back, there will now be support on the roof on the current trend broken at $4.78, a level that may pose a second chance to hit a runner. According to fan theory, $5.89 will be the next possible trend top level and thereby pose a resistance level that may not be broken at the first attempt. Signals and forecast. The Siebert Financial Corporation stock holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, giving a positive forecast for the stock. Also, there is a general buy signal from the relation between the two signals, where the short-term average is above the long-term average. On corrections down, there will be some support from the lines at $4.39 and $4.18. A breakdown below any of these levels will issue sell signals. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Thursday, January 21, 2021, and so far it has risen 127.70%. Further rise is indicated until a new top pivot has been found. Furthermore, there is a buy signal from the 3 months moving average convergence divergence (MACD). Volume is rising along with the price. This is considered to be a good technical signal. Support, risk and stop loss. There is no support from accumulated volume below today's level, and given the right condition the stock may perform very badly in the next couple of days. The stock has average movements during a day, and with good trading volume, the risk is considered to be medium. During the last day, the stock moved $10.49 between high and low, or 130.96%. For the last week, the stock has had a daily average volatility of 31.08%. The Siebert Financial Corporation stock is extremely overbought on RSI 1483. Normally this may pose a good selling opportunity, but since the stock has broken the trend up, the chance for a major correction due to high RSI is very small, as the stock will find support at the trend broken. Our recommended stop loss, $7.95 minus 3.34%. This stock has medium daily movements, and this gives medium risk. The RSI 14 is 83, and this increases the risk substantially. There is a buy signal from a pivot bottom found 6 days ago. Is Siebert Financial Corporation stock a buy? Siebert Financial Corporation holds several positive signals, but we still don't find these to be enough for a buy candidate. At the current level, it should be considered as a hold candidate. Hold or accumulate in this position whilst awaiting further development. We have upgraded our analysis conclusion for this stock since the last evaluation from a sell candidate to a hold accumulate candidate. Current score, 0.000. Predicted opening price for Siebert Financial Corporation of Monday, February 1, 2021. The predicted opening price is based on yesterday's movements between high, low, and the closing price. Fair opening price February 1, 2021. Current price $11.58. SIEB is overvalued compared to its price of $8.22 per share, has below average safety, and is currently rated a hold. Recommendation Rec Hold REC reflects the cumulative effect of all the VectorVest parameters working together. These parameters are designed to help investors buy safe, undervalued stocks rising in price. Value Current price, $8.22 Current value, $1.03 SIEB has a current value of $1.03 per share. Compared to a price of $8.22 per share, the stock is currently overvalued. Value is computed from forecasted earnings per share, forecasted earnings growth, profitability, interest, and inflation rates. Upside potential relative value RV Very poor RV is an indicator of long-term price appreciation potential. SIEB has an RV of 0.13, which is very poor on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. This indicator is far superior to a simple comparison of price and value because it is computed from an analysis of projected price appreciation 3 years out, AAA corporate bond rates, and risk. Safety Relative safety RS Poor RS is an indicator of risk. SIEB has an RS of 0.83, which is poor on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. RS is computed from an analysis of the consistency and predictability of a company's financial performance, debt-to-equity ratio, sales volume, business longevity, price volatility and other factors. Timing Relative timing RT Excellent RT analyzes a stock's price trend. SIEB has a relative timing of 1.41, which is excellent on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. RT is computed from an analysis of the direction, magnitude, and dynamics of a stock's price movements day over day, week over week, quarter over quarter and year over year. If a trend dissipates, RT will gravitate toward 1.00. Overall rating value Safety timing VST Fair VST is the master indicator for ranking every stock in the VectorVest database. SIEB has a VST rating of 1.00. which is fair on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. VST is computed from the square root of a weighted sum of the squares of RV, RS, and RT. Stocks with the highest VST ratings have the best combinations of value, safety and timing. STOP Stop price $4.80 stop is an indicator of when to sell a position. SIEB has a stop of $4.80 per share. A stock's stop is computed from a 13-week moving average of its closing prices, and is fine-tuned according to the stock's fundamentals. CI Comfort Index Very poor CI is an indicator which reflects a stock's ability to resist severe and/or lengthy price declines. SIEB has a CI rating of 0.44, which is very poor on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. CI is based solely upon a stock's long-term price history. GRT Earnings Growth Rate GRT reflects a company's 1 to 3 year forecasted earnings growth rate in percent per year. SIEB has a forecasted earnings growth rate of -8.00%, which VectorVest considers to be very poor. EPS Earnings per share EPS stands for leading 12 months earnings per share. SIEB has a forecasted EPS of 8 cents per share. VectorVest determines this forecast from a combination of recent earnings performance and traditional fiscal and/or calendar year earnings forecasts. PE Price to Earnings Ratio PE shows the dollars required to buy $1 of earnings. SIEB has a PE of 102.75. The average PE of all the stocks in the VectorVest database is 63.59. EY Earnings Yield EY reflects earnings per share as a percent of price. SIEB has an EY of 0.97%. This is below the current average of 1.57% for all the stocks in the VectorVest database. GPE Growth to PE Ratio SIEB has a GPE rating of -0.08. A stock is commonly considered to be undervalued when GPE is greater than 1.00. DIV Dividend VectorVest reports annual, regular, cash dividends as indicated by the most recent payments. Special distributions, one-time payments, stock dividends, etc., are not generally included in DIV. SIEB does not pay a dividend. DY dividend yield. DY reflects dividend per share as a percent of price. SIEB does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend yield rating. DY equals 100x DIV price. It is useful to compare DY with EY. If DY is not significantly lower than EY, the dividend payment may be in jeopardy. DS dividend safety. DS is an indicator of the assurance that regular cash dividends will be declared and paid at current or at higher rates for the foreseeable future. SIEB does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend safety rating. Stocks with DS values above 75 typically have RS values well above 1.00 and EY levels that are much higher than DYDG. Dividend growth rate. Dividend growth is a forecasted annual growth rate of a company's dividend based on historical dividend payments and dividend predictability. It is a subtle yet important indicator of a company's financial performance. It also provides some insight into the board's outlook on the company's ability to increase earnings. SIEB does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend growth rating. YSG vector. YSG is an indicator which combines DY, DS and DG into a single value, and allows direct comparison of all dividend-paying stocks in the database. SIEB does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a YSG rating. Stocks with the highest YSG values have the best combinations of dividend yield, safety and growth. These are the stocks to buy for somewhat above current income and long-term growth. AVGVOL. AVGVOL is the 50-day moving average of daily volume as computed by VectorVest. SIEB has an AVGVOL of 24,541 shares traded per day. Percent vol. Percent vol reflects the percent change in today's trading volume as compared to the AVGVOL. Percent vol equals volume. AVGVOL/AVGVOL 100. SIEB had a percent vol of 137,347.73% on Friday, January 29, 2021. PRC, SIEB price changed 121.56% from the prior day's closing price. Sales, SIEB has annual sales of 47 million. Sales growth. Sales growth is the sales growth rate in percent over the last 12 months. SIEB has a sales growth of 17.00% per year. This is very good. Sales per share. SPS. SIEB has annual sales of $1.55 per share. Price to sales ratio. PS. SIEB has APS of 5.31. Shares. SIEB has 30 million shares of stock outstanding.